One of the strange things about my life, I might say, is that I have been intensely studying classical music my entire life. And I feel like I'm deeply into this world. So I'm very nerdy. I have a doctorate in music. I'm a college professor at Yale. I'm deeply steeped in the music of the Western classical tradition. And I love this music, and this music is really important to me. But I'm always aware that we are so reverential of the music of the past that there are other things music can do that we don't think about simply because they weren't done 100 years ago, or great composers didn't do things this way 50 years. We've built our world now out of the fact that we love so much about the world that led us to this place. As a composer, it's really important to me to look at those things that we may not be paying attention to, that our education teaches us not to see. And I think that there's a huge range of human experience which is left to be discovered. And one of the strange things also is that no one else will find these things unless composers ask for it, unless musicians ask for it, or unless audiences ask for it. You know, this music is so powerful that already exists. You have to be very, very, you have to look very, very carefully to see the things which we don't do. I did an opera this past year which was all whispered because those sounds are very beautiful. But we're so used to the idea that opera should be about singing, and it should be loud, and it should be dramatic, and you should be able to record it, and you should be able to put it on a stage in front of 4,000 people. And I thought, you know, there are lots of experiences which can't stand up to things which are that large. So I thought, I'm going to make an opera out of something which has to be really tiny and has to be really quiet. This is another one of these projects. You know, there are some things which we lose when we ask for specialists to do them. There are some things we lose where we say, I'm going to go to an orchestra concert and all the people playing the music are on one side and all the people listening to the music are on the other side. There are a lot of experiences where that works great, but that can't be the end of what music can do. So I feel like my job, and I actually feel like your job as listeners, is to ask yourself all the other kinds of musical expression that you wish exist in the world that won't exist without you. That's your job, and I feel like it's my job too.